There's your bread, then you have your pologno fries, then cheese.
Wait a minute. It's like bread and then some French fries.
Bread and French fries. Hello guys, and welcome to another reaction video. So today I will be looking at Steve Harvey versus African accents. This is a clip from, or a compilation from, Family Feud Africa. I am really interested in this because I know on one hand how complicated, how varied, how different, and how interesting African accents can be. There is a lot of variation between African accents. In fact, most Americans, I suppose, would be surprised to find that Africans do not speak in the Wakanda voice, in the what has been portrayed in the media, or especially in Hollywood, as the African accent. There's a huge variation in accents across Africa. In fact, I find it really hard to pinpoint where exactly that Hollywood African accent comes from. I cannot really tell which African accent is most similar to that Hollywood stereotypical African accent. It's not really obvious to me. But anyways, I know that he will be quite surprised by the African accents, and I also know that he will react in a way that is completely Steve Harvey. So let's get straight into this one.
Name something that makes your heart beat faster.
Anger.
Huh?
Anger.
Anger. Anger. Here we go. Name the worst thing.
I don't know if the video has started already, or this is just a short, like a preview of what is going to happen. But the anger one, right? That is, I can't understand why Steve Harvey does not get it the first time, or even the second time. Normally, Americans would say anger, anger. But the British say anger. They do pronounce the first vowel as anger. But then the reason why Steve is confused, for the most part, is that he says it with such unnecessary forcefulness. Anger. It's more the attitude and his facial expressions that confuse Steve Harvey. I think in this case, if he had said anger, he could have gotten it, you know. But it is the fact that he somehow came out like anger that just just confused our dear Steve.
Thing that could happen at a wedding.
No food, Steve.
No food at the wedding.
That would be the worst.
Y'all got to pay attention to the question now. What's the worst thing could happen at a wedding? You know, good and damn well ain't no food at the wedding, so food is at the reception. Name the worst thing that could happen at a wedding.
There is no pasta. The pasta is not there.
I just told y'all, look, at a wedding, you don't have food at the wedding. There's no food at the wedding.
Pastor.
Pasta.
How do I put this?
Yeah.
Preacher.
Like a preacher.
Yeah, the
preacher.
the minister.
There is no pasta.
He thought he was talking about spaghetti.
Boy. Preacher. Okay, there is no pastor.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no... Anger.
He's so confused.
Anger. When you're angry.
Oh, angry. Oh.
It's like anger. Angry. The Americans are angry. They say angry.
Anger. Shut your damn mouth. Anger. Only one strike, Carlton. Here we go, man. Name a place where you might get in trouble if you laugh.
At the dentist?
dentist? I mean, you'll get in trouble?
Let me ask you a question, Charlton. I'm assuming you've been to the dentist before. What the hell was funny at your damn dentist? You're laying back, he got his hand in your mouth.
Yeah, right?
Allah!
God, come on, Steve. Heart problem. Bad news.
Oh!
Come on.
Oh!
My cross, my problem.
Marshall, fill in the blank. People love it when someone massages their blank.
When someone massages their head.
Oh, okay.
These questions are meant to trap you to make an impulsive statement and then just make a fool of yourself on TV. I swear, people like it when they massage their... Okay, let's see. Hopefully no one says it.
I'm sorry. My mind was somewhere else.
Yeah, Steve, of course.
Riddick, fill in the blank, man. You guys have no strikes. Man, we rolling. People love it when someone massages their blank.
I don't know how best to say this, but when someone... I don't know how to put it together.
You know,
but I think
you don't know how to put what together?
The word I'm about to say.
Oh, the word?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me get out the way. I'm going to let you be over here by yourself. Go ahead, Riddick.
People love it when someone massages their...
Oh, he said
Fill in
it.
the blank. People love it when someone massages their blank.
People love it when someone massages their...
Yeah, what?
Top 8 answers are on the board. Give me a reason why someone would lift their leg.
They're tired.
They're tired. I get tired, I just lift my leg up. Ooh, Lord, I'm tired.
No, it's not. It's not.
Because they tired.
There's no way.
Neo,
When they're doing a dance move.
when they doing a dance move. Do the dance move.
Yeah, should be there.
Let's go, Marshall.
Ever.
Huh?
Ever.
Even I don't get that.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I got you. I forgot the question, so I didn't know what the hell you was talking. I said, okay, Marshall, Ever. This is it, Jordan. Name a language you are likely to hear in Accra.
Ikiapim.
I would not be surprised if that is a Ghanaian language, like a local vernacular. I believe that's what those are called. I believe that is one of the languages in Ghana. I might be wrong, because I know Ghana has so many languages. There's so many cultures and so many traditions and many tribes that constitute the country of Ghana. And so the popular languages I know to be the Twi language, which is the language most Ghanaian artists and musicians do their arts in. And I also think there are a couple of very famous ones that are spoken by a huge majority of the people, but then there are other smaller languages spoken by smaller subsects of the population, smaller tribes. So I would not be surprised if that name, even I cannot pronounce it after that, but it could be a language that you're likely to hear in Accra. So I'm not surprised Steve is surprised, but I just understand.
I said, name a language you are likely to hear in Accra. What I heard him say was, it could happen.
No, that is a language, probably.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's not what it was.
Yeah.
So one more time, say it again.
Ikiapim.
Equiapim.
No. That's what he said. Yeah, he said it could happen.
No.
That's what he said it could happen. Maybe, maybe not, but there's a possibility it could happen. It could happen.
Tabiso.
Tabiso?
Yes.
What do you do for a living, man?
No, I work in the food manufacturing industry
I
and the maintenance.
Because you're going to know this. I'm in Africa, right?
Yes.
I'm here.
Yeah.
What dish do I have to try?
Bunny chow.
A what?
Bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
Yeah.
Bunny chow. Never heard of it.
Let me know if you want to try it. I can organize one for you.
Okay, but tell me what the bunny chow is.
Okay, it's your bread. Then there's bread. Bread, yeah.
Yeah, bread.
Yeah.
Bread.
It's just one B, one R. You breed all that bread.
Okay.
It's a South African accent, though.
One R, dog.
Okay.
Breed.
Yeah. In the States, but here it's bread.
Right. It's bread. The South Africans have a thing with their R. It's like the French have it with their R, but then it's a little bit more stronger, and they tend to emphasize it, bread. And then it's not even bread, like I would say bread. They say breed. So it's more of an E sound after the strong R. So the people from the South Africa tend to speak that way. It's interesting because me as an African, I'm easy to tell these apart. There is a part of my brain that just automatically fixes and arranges the language as I hear it. For example, even though the pronunciation varies a lot between my country and say Zimbabwe or Guinea, which are other countries in the west and in the east part of Africa respectively, when I listen to people from these regions or from these countries speak, there is a part of my brain that automatically knows that these people are not, they're going to pronounce some words differently. As soon as I listen to them, I kind of already know what they're talking about, even though the pronunciation is off. But Steve, he knows only one kind of English, or maybe two, maybe British English and American English. And so the pronunciations are coming off to him very odd. And he doesn't have that automatic recorrecting machinery in his brain. And he just goes, say bread, dog. No, they say breed. It's how they say it, Steve. Other people speak other kinds of English. Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. So there's your bread, then
your bread,
you have your polony of fries, then cheese.
Wait a minute. It's like bread and then some French fries.
Yeah. Starch on starch.
Bread and then French fries. That's what. Your big ass, that's all you eating is bread and French fries?
That doesn't sound healthy at all. I agree. I'm sorry to my South Africans, but to have bread and French fries. Bread and French fries.
And you work in a food manufacturing plant. So I got bread, French fries, what else?
In your polony, then you ham sometimes, cheese, yeah.
Cheese.
Bologna.
Polony. Then acha, yeah.
Okay. And then what?
Acha.
Acha?
Yeah.
So you got bread.
It's your mango, yeah, mango salad, bread, something like that.
You got French fries, and then you got what?
What your acha, your cheese.
Your cheese.
Yeah, sometimes ham,
that
eggs.
Sounds
wait a minute, man.
Heavy
cheese,
and fattening as
French
well.
fries, and bread?
Yeah. You really need to get one.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You get that and a heart attack.
Yeah, you doesn't sound healthy at all. South Africans, what are you guys eating?
You eat that, you're going to die. If you keep eating that, you're going to die.
Yes,
nobody's told you this?
I agree.
Clogged arteries, bread, cheese, French fries, Archie.
Acha.
It doesn't work.
You must don a wig when you go there.
Go on a wig. I don't want to wear a wig. I like having a bald head. You ought to shave your damn head. Maybe you should put on a wig. I don't want to wear no wig. When you have a wife, she is the boss.
Amen.
I don't know why that is. She's the boss. It's not a good system. Yeah.
When you get married to a woman, you kind of, you have no problem reducing yourself for her to increase, if you know what I mean. So you can be humble in front of your wife. You can cede territory to your wife and be comfortable with it because she is your wife. You know, I don't even know why I'm talking about this.
It is. We are a happy family. It is that way. Let's leave it that way.
We are a happy family. Are you married?
It's kind of complicated.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm going to leave that alone. This is your best friend?
Yes, she is.
Eva?
Yes.
I'm just seeing does Eva know Dennis? Oh, okay. So when I asked Dennis, was he married? And Dennis said it was complicated. Are you the complication? Don't know what none of that means. Name something you do when you're naked and home alone.
I would be dancing around.
Dancing around, baby.
Dancing and naked, I'd never do that.
Maybe up there.
That's my naked dance. Good. What do you do?
I'm an engineer. I program a CNC machine that cuts bullets of steel.
No, but what is the bullet, though?
A bullet is like...
The bullet.
A bullet of steel can be something like that.
A piece of steel.
Yes.
A piece of steel.
Piece of steel.
Okay. See over here, a piece is a bullet. Let me have a bullet of that pie. I would like a bullet of booty. I just want a piece. Okay, child, name something you do when you're naked and home alone.
You cook like the naked chef.
You cook naked?
What if you splash hot oil on your... What if you chop off something? No.
You cook naked?
Yeah, if you're home alone, why not?
Well...
Food don't taste better like that, shouldn't it?
Food don't taste better when you cook. You ever fried chicken naked? You ever fried bacon naked? You must not know how to cook. You must be frying your chicken in the oven, partner. Because if you on that stove top and you drop that grease in there, the bullet! You don't have no idea how much of this is gonna go viral. Just me learning y'all's dialect. Just Steve Harvey in Africa. That's funny by itself right there.
I liked that a lot. And Steve Harvey is always such a good time. He's very funny. He has his own unique style of comedy, which I think is based mostly on his personality. Like, he doesn't even have to stress to be funny. Just the way he carries himself and the way he reacts. His comedy is very, like, impulsive. It's blended in. It's stitched into his personality in such a way that he doesn't even need to tune in. It's just him being Steve Harvey is funny. So I really did like it. And I loved it. Also, I just want to say now that I think of it, there is so much variety in accents in Africa, within African countries. In fact, even like inside a particular country, you find people who speak in different accents in different regions of that country. I think our English accent is defined mostly by our traditional languages. So people who speak a certain traditional language would be likely to pronounce some English words in a certain way that is more in line with their traditional language. And that is why we have that accent. That is where the accents come from. It's because our mother tongue is not the English language, even though English is an official language in most of these African countries. Now that I think of it, I wonder where the Hollywood African accents comes from, because it's not similar to in any of the African accents I can think of at this particular moment. We have so many different accents. The very fact that there is one accent which is recognized in Hollywood as the African accent is not very accurate. I mean, I suppose it sounds African, you know, but it's not in its depth. And if you look at it through a microscope and you examine it carefully, you realize that it's not really reflective of the majority of African accents. They are different. Some Africans speak with a French accent, and those are Africans whose first language is French. They will speak in a French accent. Some Africans speak with an English accent, you know, and those are people like me whose countries were colonized by the United Kingdom, or by Britain, not the United Kingdom. So they all vary. And seeing Steve Harvey not kind of not understand this and have to struggle a lot with this. Like I said, with me as an African, I know when I interact with Africans, I know that there are going to be differences in pronunciation, and my brain kind of autocorrects. I'm not saying theirs is wrong, but my brain kind of like, you know, makes up for everything and fixes it even as I listen to them in real time. But it's been very interesting. I hope you leave a like on the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will probably react to more Steve Harvey, probably some of his stand-up comedy on this channel. I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to stay tuned for more.